Hey guys, for this episode, we are going to fight the Ender Dragon and make a Iron Golem farm and make a Creeper farm. So, let's go! In this episode, I've got a couple goals in mind. Actually, I've got 3 goals. First, beat the Ender Dragon and finally get an Elytra so I can stop walking everywhere. Second is building a temporary iron farm because we're going to need a ridiculous amount of iron for future redstone projects. And third, build a creeper farm. Because an elytra without rockets is just basically useless, right? So let's get started. The first thing I did was turn one of my villagers into a farmer because I was running low on food. And farmers are actually pretty useful because they will trade bread for emeralds, and we're going to need a lot of bread for the villagers to breed. Then I moved all my loot into the new house and spent some time organizing everything. Seriously, organize your chests. Your future self will thank you. With that done, it was finally time to prepare for the Ender Dragon. Before heading into the end, I really wanted mending because I knew I needed for the elytra. And after 2 tries, I got mending from this villager right here. After getting mending, I crafted a new sword and gave it looting, so I'd have an easier time farming later. There was just one problem. I didn't have any ender pearls on me, so I went to the nether and luckily I found the enderman just standing there. I saw this bow trick on YouTube and I decided to see if it works. And I almost died. I decided to mine some gold in the nether since I couldn't find a warp forest. I traded them with the piglins, and this gas wanted to play some baseball with me. Unfortunately, I beat him. I decided to speak with the piglins cause they weren't giving me any pearls, but it didn't work, so after exploring for a while, I found a bastion. And you already know what happens next. I got sidetracked and forgot that I needed pearls. I couldn't resist and I found myself inside.
Hey yo, what the
At one point I almost died because I made a really dumb decision. The loot in this bastion was absolutely trash, but the gold was worth it. After digging up, I found another bastion that was actually connected to the bastion I looted earlier. So I went to check it out and I grabbed the main treasure and got out before things got any worse. After getting out, I saw another enderman that was sitting all by himself and I used the bow trick on him. I also saw some piglins nearby and gave them all my gold. But luckily I found another enderman and got all the pearls that I needed. I headed back to the overworld, crafted the Eyes of Ender, and started the hunt for the stronghold. And surprisingly, it didn't take long. Well, for you guys, of course. And before I knew it, I was standing right above it. I dug straight down and my recording crashed. But luckily I found out and didn't miss any major parts of the video. I went to check on the libraries first and got to the portal room. I quickly placed the Eyes of Ender, and if you guys are liking the video right now, consider giving a like and subscribing. It really helps me out and the channel. With the preparations ready, it was time to fight the Ender Dragon. I quickly bridged over and shot the first crystal down. After that, I built a roof so that whenever I got an Enderman angry, I could just hide in here. I even tried doing a pretty risky move here, and It was my first time doing it and it actually worked. After clearing all the crystals, I shot down the Ender Dragon, and when he perched, I smacked him with my sword. And after a few minutes, I finally killed him. After collecting all the XP, it was time to get that sweet Elytra. I got some blocks first because I was going to need it in the end city. After only a few minutes of exploring, I spotted a silhouette of an end ship. And honestly, I couldn't believe it myself. That was probably the fastest I've ever run towards something in Minecraft. I quickly climbed aboard the ship, killed this shulker here, and there it was. Finally, the Elytra. I gave it a little spin before picking it up. Before using this bad boy, I went ahead and enchanted it with Unbreaking 3 and Mending, since I didn't want this breaking on me mid-flight. I also went ahead and upgraded my chest piece, which now had Mending in it. After looting the ship, I went ahead and looted some of the main buildings of the end city, which had some pretty good loot in them. And before I headed out, I decided to get some shulkers since I wanted some shulker boxes. And of course, we can't forget the egg. And just like that, we can check the first goal off the list. After heading back, I decided to enchant my tools first. Now it was finally time to make the Iron Golem farm. I got this farm from a YouTube video. I'll link it down below if you guys wanna build it yourself. After building all the main stuff, it was finally time to trap the villagers into their chambers. And then I lure the zombie into their chamber so they get scared and causes them to spawn iron golems. And just like that, we have the second goal completed. I also built a temporary sugarcane farm. Now it was finally time to make the creeper farm. Now, about the creeper farm. The footage somehow got corrupted.
Oh my god, bro.
But luckily, I had the flashback mod going on, so here's a quick montage of me collecting all the blocks. After collecting all the stuff that I needed for the farm, I wanted to build it in an ocean biome. Why? I don't know, cause it looks cool. After locating a spot, I started with the foundation of the build. Alright, we finally finished the build. Now all I needed was to flick this lever and it should push the mobs into the killing chamber. And that is goal number 3 completed. And I'm actually really glad the farm worked because I spent so much time on this. And that's going to be it for this episode. If you guys liked the video, please consider leaving a like and commenting down below what you liked about the video. Don't forget to subscribe and goodbye.